morning, Vietnam! Got a 1942 Lee Enfield number 4 Mark 1, 1941 bayonet. Got 10 rounds of reloaded 303. Fuck you! Bullet just fell out. Or cartridge. Live. 1941 M1 Gooooood, 8 rounds of 30-06 reloaded. Now give her, let us hear that ting.
The beautiful thing.
The beautiful ting. The fuck? It didn't ting.
Yeah,
Pull back the bolt. But you know what? This is the lightest load of I had several different loads out. See, and that was the lightest one out of all of them. So now I know not to load it to that, that much powder. Good job. Good shooting. Video's playing. Give her. We got the 1942 Lee Enfield out again. Is that the fastest you can go? The Englishmen out there are laughing at you.
Oh.
All out. Oh, you still got one left. I think you hit the middle post.
I did, because it ricocheted.
Shit.
That's scary.
Frig, just seen a moose crossroad now. I wish I would have got a camera out sooner. I could have showed you. Fuck. A friggin' beastie too. I think it was a female. It didn't have antlers on it, did it?
No.
No. It was a woman. Huh?
Small though.
Small. I thought it was very big. It looked very big.
Driving home from BC last summer, we were coming just into it was really funny the way it happened to us. I was like, what's our national animal? And my grandma's like, what do you think? I was like, well, beaver and maybe, and she,
Moose.
Moose! Moose! And she's like, no. It was huge, right here. Like we stopped and it was like, I was like, it's gonna eat me.
Yeah,
She was like, don't move. I was like, it's gonna eat me.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
I seen a bunch of moose in Newfoundland too. Every time I goes down, we always see like half a dozen sometimes. Yeah. A lot of moose in Canada, man, you wouldn't think. Hey YouTube, well this is actually a continuation of the video, so I shouldn't say that when I'm just staring out. Yeah, I've got a bunch of targets here I'm going to tell you about, and then I'm going to give you a jam report because my firearms do jam on occasion. I'm not going to say that they're perfect and they never jam because that would be a bold-faced lie. Every firearm jams, even those AK-47s out there. Anyone who thinks that they are perfect and they never ever jam, they just don't know about guns at all. Now then, first up here, I'm sorry my lighting sucks. I've got my light on but it doesn't give off much light. Here's my 9130 at 25 yards with my old Polish ammo. As you can see, it's nothing spectacular. That's maybe 15 rounds. I wasn't trying to get good groupings. I was just shooting offhand, shooting crouch, shooting however I felt like shooting. This one here is my SVT 40, 25 yards, Polish 50s ammo. Got one straggler there, but I do have 4 rounds up here, which makes something like a 3-inch group with this one and that one. So, yeah, that one's pretty good. I'm no expert marksman here, people. I'm only 20 years old and I don't get out to the range as much as I'd like. This one here is the M44, shooting the Polish 50s. As you can see, it's shooting high, but this is 25 yards, so that's only proper. I don't know why the SVT 40 was shooting so dead on. It should be shooting high, shouldn't it? I might have to adjust that when I go out to 50 and 100 yards. I didn't shoot it at 50 or 100 yards this time around. Only 25 yards and 100 yards, and with the 100 yards, I only shot the M1 Grand and the M90 130. Not the scoped one. I got one 90-130. That's just basic, made in 1939. This one here's got the M44, and that's a nice 5-round group up there. And there's 1 or 2 here, I guess. There's 2 down there, 1 here. So I guess that's 10 rounds I shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's probably 2 in there. Oh, you know, there's 1 straggler down here. So this one must have been when it hit. It must have made a lot of wood bounce off or something. See, I got a few stragglers there. Oh well, it's all hitting paper. It's sighted in. That's the main thing. Okay, then I got a few SVT-40 shots here. See that with the X around it? That's all SVT-40 hits. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is at 25 yards, by the way. And then I had some 30-06 with 51 grains of IMR 4064, and this is what I got. However, this is all offhand. You know, it shouldn't be taken as, oh, this is more accurate. Or this is. I should have been shooting rested. I got all 8 rounds on target here. This one's pretty much the one that's farthest away. All the rest is down here. The 7 of them. I guess this one here and that one here would be the ones most off. But shooting offhand, this is good enough for me. This one's got 49.5 grains. That's a pretty good grouping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is there only 5? No, is that one? Is that 2? Wish I had more light. Honestly, I can see just a little better than you right now. I gotta get some different flashlights, or different light bulbs. Okay, M1 Grand again, 25 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them there. Yeah. That's a pretty good grouping, man. You know, I could have been going for speed more than accuracy. I could have been shooting standing up offhand. There's a bunch of excuses I got, and then, you know, there's the fact that I'm only 20 years old and I don't exactly have any professional training when it comes to shooting. Hell, I didn't even have anyone to teach me. I had my instructor when I got my license taught me how to handle a firearm safely, but not how to shoot accurately. I'm learning all this myself, so I'm proud of these results. I am getting groupings, although they're not exactly like honestly, for experts at 25 yards, they'd be shooting a little ragged hole. For me, I'm still working on inches when it comes to distance. But if I were to rest my rifle, I'd say I could probably get a very, very, very nice small grouping. But at 25 yards, I just didn't see the point. At 100 yards, I did rest, and for some stupid reason, I don't know where those 100-yard targets are, which is a friggin' shame. One I shot at with the 90-130. I only got about 3 shots off before the target fell over and it just went limp down like that, covered itself up, and I couldn't shoot it anymore. But when I did check it out afterwards, well, what's left of it, because I hit the steel post once and was right next to it, so the steel fragmented and came down and kind of ripped up the paper, but I could tell 1 shot I hit. And it was pretty close to the middle. So I just realized this could all sound like BS. Honestly, I don't have a target. You know, picture it didn't happen. I may as well say it didn't happen, but you could take my word for it. I hit it at least once. And then the M1 Grand, I hit at least 4 times. And at 100 yards with this size target, I mean, this isn't even 10 inches across, okay? So I am proud of the results. My throat hurts, so I'm yelling at the range. You'll see in the video, those goofing around. By the way, that I might be saying things over again, like repeating myself, but this is the 3rd time I'm trying to wrap this all up within the time limit. Still got 5 minutes left, awesome. Or 4 minutes, something like that. It's kind of hard to read upside down, especially when the numbers are changing. I lost my train of thought. Got clean on the guns. Sounds like it's going to be laborious, but I don't even know if that's a word. But yeah, I'll put on a movie or put on some music, and it'll be a nice little job cleaning. I'll get all the surplus ones done now if I'm starting to feel tired by the time I'm done those. The SVT-40 in particular, that one's not a challenge, but it's a project. There's a lot of pieces on the SVT40. I'll make a video of it sometime. If I can take it apart and put it all together in 10 minutes, I'd be kind of surprised, to be honest. Of course, I'm talking a complete disassembly, except for taking out the stock. There's no need to do that. Maybe every now and again. Yeah, I had a good time at the range. You can see some goofing off in the video there. Talking about moose on the way back because one ran over. I wish I could have got the camera out sooner. Well, I've already talked about that in a previous video, so I'm repeating myself now. Perfect, I'm wasting more of your time. Yeah, I wish I would have saved those 100-yard targets. My battery just died, and I'm charging it now. It's on a very short cord. That's why it's such an awkward angle right now. But yeah, I'll put the jam report in the description. I'll tell you what kind of jams I have with the different firearms. Well, the ones that I've seen anyways. Some of them I didn't see. It was, you know, in my friend's hands. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. And take it easy.